You just never know who's watching, because entrepreneurship is really a mindset shift that you didn't know you need. And I tell you, it changed my life. The pollen is getting to me, guys. Welcome back to the Creative Vibe Studios. My name is Bridget Rooks, and it's time for another episode of Mindset Monday. Hey guys, it's Monday. Yes. So last week I mentioned that I was leaving Houston and coming to Birmingham. I'm here. So I am actually sitting outside enjoying this beautiful weather, working, of course, and starting this Monday off right. It's Monday. It's time for a mindset adjustment, and this episode is dedicated to you because it's a new month. It is almost really getting close to the middle of the year. Can you believe it? I cannot. But it's really important for us to get this month kicked off really great. Here we go. So the perfect example of being able to just kind of go with the flow is working here in my sister's backyard in her patio, which is super cozy and very inspiring. Look at this view. Listen, we have to be able to find balance with whatever we're doing. And I think it's important as an entrepreneur or anybody who's looking to start a business, or if you already have a business and you're trying to find balance, it can be difficult, right? So you might be working full time. You may be stay home and work and trying to figure out how to do all these things. I've got some tips for you today because it took me a minute to adjust my mindset from working in corporate America to working for myself. But when you get your groove, you get your groove, and I can help you with that. So I'm going to sit down here at my desk, and I like to prepare a couple of tips for you. So I've been working here on my list of tips for you so that you can be productive while trying to balance this crazy world of entrepreneurship, working full time, and just, finding some peace and balance in your life. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to read from my notes because I have really been putting some thought into how to make it simple, right? Because we already have a busy life. We already have so many things on our plate. And if you are looking to simplify so that you can maximize, this is the best way because your mindset is everything. And once you take time to really put in the effort to making the changes that you need in your habits and routines, it just gets easier, right? It just becomes a part of who you are. So I've got 3 tips. These 3 tips will help you really understand how to set your entrepreneurial goals while you're managing a healthy work-life balance. As the days are going into summer, like I mentioned, we're going to really need this. So here we go. Set realistic goals and prioritize your tasks. I have a really great resource that I share with my clients every month. At the beginning of the month, we go through our goals so that you already know what you did last month. We know what we need to do now, next, and later. And we're able to set realistic, actionary, tangible goals so that we can feel good about our productivity and the outcome and the results that we want every single month. So I think one of the most important things is to remember that when you're starting a business while managing your full-time job or other responsibilities, is that you have to. This is non-negotiable, guys. You have to set goals. I know people think, well, I'm not at work anymore and I'm working for myself, so I don't want to go back to all of the things that I used to do. It might be triggering to have a list of processes and create a structure for your business, but we need to do that in life in general. So having a mindset that having goals and a task list and structure for yourself is good. So you got to switch those gears a little bit, right? And this means identifying what tasks are most important and what you need to focus on. Like I said, what do we need to do now? What do we need to do next? And what can possibly roll over to later, right? One of the biggest things I think that I talk to my people, my clients, and my besties about all the time is that we get excited. Like, your vision is exciting, and all of the ideas just start to flow out of your head, and you want it right now. Listen, I've been in this game for almost 15 years, and this is one of the hardest things that you're going to have to learn how to manage is your creativity, right? That's why this is important for us to master this, because just because you have a great idea doesn't mean it needs to happen right now. There's a process, and everything has its own time frame too. So keep in mind, when you learn how to manage your and prioritize your goals, you can then see them come to life. Because I can't tell you how many things I've created or come up with, and I've spent time kind of putting the bare bones of it together, and then 3 months later or 2 years later, I've been like, oh my God, I created that worksheet. Let me go back, because now's the time for me to implement that and roll it out, because now's the time, right? So things happen when you are able to really consistently manage your goals, your actions, and your tasks. So that's the very first thing we need to do to find some balance in your everyday life. The next thing you want to do is utilize your time wisely, right? Listen, I think it's so funny because people have this vision of when you are an entrepreneur that you are just chilling. No. Now, there is time to chill because we have the luxury of being able to work from anywhere, like I'm at my sister's house. So I think that you just have to be really responsible. I'm just going to tell you the truth. You cannot come into this game of entrepreneurship and think that it's going to be easy or it's going to be just fun every day. It's not. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's very important for you to know that where you're going and trying to live your life on purpose and to build a dream and a vision that is bigger than anything you could ever think of is really life changing. Like your goals, your mindset, everything that you are thinking about doing is going to change every single month. The more time you learn how to set your goals and manage your time, because productivity is going to come from mastering this, right? And every month it's going to be a little different because life is happening, things are going on. It just takes time. So be sure that you are paying close attention to how you are spending your time, because if it's early in the morning or late night on the weekends or wherever you can get your time in to dedicate time, you have to block out that time. And this may require sacrificing some of your leisure time, but it's important to remember that sharing your business ideas with others and starting it from the ground up just takes time. And it's really your responsibility to be dedicated to the hard work that's going to happen while you're doing this. But by making the most of your time, you can make progress towards your entrepreneurial goals while managing your other commitments. When you know that you're dedicating every night after dinner, I'm going to sit down at my desk or at the kitchen table, or if you have an office space, on the sofa, wherever you are, so that you can dedicate to working through your checklist, going through your goals, planning out what you need to do specifically for your business. It just becomes a part of your routine. And being able to make that a commitment that you want to do. So I'm going to get up early, or I'm going to work on my lunch break. You've heard me talk about this 1,000 times. Or I'm going to stay up late. Whatever your groove is, commit to it. And I'm hoping that you can commit to doing that today, right? Today we're setting our goals. We're going to understand how to utilize our time. And then the third thing is you got to build a support system, right? Now this one is kind of tricky, and I'm going to tell you why. Not everybody around you, the people that you love the most, the people who are cheering for you, are always going to be able to give you what you need for your business idea and support you in that manner. And what I mean by that is that they don't have the same mindset as you for being an entrepreneur. And it's important that you go into this knowing that not everybody's going to be able to give you the support mentally, spiritually, and physically for your business that you need. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to find like-minded people who are doing what you do, who are going through the same process, who are interested in changing their life like you. They may not be starting the same business idea or doing exactly what you're doing, but there are groups out there. These birds are so loud. There are groups out there that are built and are surrounding entrepreneurs and getting people together so that you can have that support that you need, right? My company, Creative Vibes, provides that for the group of people who come in to do the BYOB, because it's tough. It's hard work, and finding that balance is not easy. And that's one of the things that we work on every single week to make sure that whatever you put into your business is what you're going to get out. So if you don't work on your business that week, guess what? Your business is not working. Nothing is being developed. There's no sales being made. If you are not out there looking and working on your business, it's not happening. So keep in mind what you put into your business idea and the work you put into making it happen is what you get out. So build a support system that will help you stay on target, can be committed to your goals, to feel empowered to get things done. Only because if you're around people who don't believe in you, who are like skeptical or have, maybe a bad concept of entrepreneurs, or they think, you just need to go get a job. They may love you and they may have the best intentions, but if you believe in your purpose and you believe in your idea and the ways that you can help other people, there's nothing that can stop you but you. So find a support system, learn the things you don't know how to do, get help or pay someone to do things that you don't know how to do, and really dive in to the full aspect of entrepreneurship, because that's the only way to learn, right? You've been working for other people most of your life. You don't know how to run a company unless you were the CEO or the president. So yes, you have to take time to separate yourself and think about you as a single entity, or if you have a partnership, and surround yourself with people who are going to help support your dream, help you grow your vision, and to just fill you with the confidence, because this road, it's a bumpy road. It's up and down battle for sales, for success, for feeling like you don't know what you're doing, just having the mindset to feel like confident in everything that you're doing. It takes time. And I tell you, every day I battle. Like, there's every month as an entrepreneur, if you don't already have like systems in place or backup for your backup, people leave. The sales go down, sales go up. You may not always have a consistent stream of revenue, and that's hard to deal with sometimes. The pollen is getting to me, guys. But anyway, you have to really be prepared for going into this whole concept of entrepreneurship with a positive mindset and thick skin, and being ready to give your all for everything that you're doing. And it's important to know and believe in yourself, because if you don't, none of this will be worth it. And you'll stop working on your business, you'll stop living your dream. And guess what? You're going to open up your laptop one day and someone's going to be doing exactly what you wanted to do, and you drop the ball. So don't do that. Plan your days, set your goals, use your time wisely, and really surround yourself by people who are willing to root for you, to cheer for you, to help you when you're down, to offer advice, to just listen. Because entrepreneurship is really a mindset shift that you didn't know you need. And I tell you, it changed my life. So that's why I do these Mindset Monday videos, because you have to go into the week prepared mentally for everything that's going to come. Every day you do, but if you really are intentional about your Monday and your mindset and being prepared, you can manage through all of this. And I want to wish you luck this week. It is time to get out there and live life, and to really embrace all the challenges, because things are going to happen. And if you are prepared for the ups and the downs, then guess what? You're going to come out on top, and you'll be able to learn from those lessons and continue to grow. And you just never know who's watching. You may just inspire other people that are scared or in your position right now, where they're like, I don't know if I can do all this. I got to work full time. I got my family. I've got all these responsibilities. And they see you committed, out there doing all the work, doing all the things, learning and growing, making mistakes, never giving up. And you could change their life too. So this is our Mindset Monday. We're going to get out there. We're going to have work-life balance. We're going to really, truly believe in our dreams and know that entrepreneurship is something that you can do, even if it's just selling one ebook, if it is selling a service that you provide, if it's creating beautiful artwork, if it's making the best cupcakes and cookies. Get out there and do it, and go be great. I'll talk to you next week. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified every time there's a new episode.